Da 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 boo boo doo boo doo doo skibba doo doo bo bo skibbity dip dip. Hi, internet. I was in the mood to play a short game, one that's not going to take me 100 hours, and a detective game, and I just happened upon Chicken Police Painted Red, which I know next to nothing about. Next to nothing about other than it's a detective game, which is like a point and click thing, and it was free on the PlayStation with my PS Plus. So yeah, it might be terrible, it might be awesome, I don't know, but I'm gonna have a crack at it, see what it's like. Dead men are heavier than broken hearts. Raymond Chandler, the big sleep.
I ran out to get a pack of cigarettes, but I left my wallet at home. Yeah, that's me. I'm getting old. My name is Sonny Featherland, an investigator for 20 years, and once the star of the predatory division of the Clawville Police Department, one half of the legendary Chicken Police. But buying a pack of smokes is more than I can handle right now. Maybe I should just lay low. Yeah, I'll do that. The most colorful place in the wilderness. For all the gods, what bullshit. The last clucking color left this city years ago. And slowly I'll turn gray too.
Ooh. Blood Moon.
Still, what do I expect? We're living in a vast experiment, and don't even notice that everything got clucked up a long time ago. We believe in this wonderland of peaceful coexistence. Wolves and sheep, chickens and hounds. Yeah, sure, why not? It's just ridiculous. The dog eats the chicken. It's in our nature. I'm not propping up the illusion anymore. 121 days, and it's over. Retirement. What could possibly go wrong?
Hello.
Ah, crap. My office lock is a piece of shit if a dame can pick it. She stood in the darkness. The light painted stripes on her body. It whispered secret little things that were never there in the first place. But she was no zebra. Reality was just a light switch away. Elizabeth or Charlotte? I was sure she'd have a sophisticated-sounding name. She had a bygone look in her eyes, older than this ancient building, and perhaps the whole city itself. Or maybe I'm just drunk. But she was the first womanly thing in my place for a long time, so I had to give her a chance.
Hey there. Do you think he was just like stood there for the entire inner monologue of that, and she was just like waiting for him to speak, or did that all happen in the blink of an eye? I don't know. But I'm going to check this drawer out.
My wallet and my badge. The wallet is real. The badge ain't. Chief Bloodboil took mine, so I got this one out of a pack of cornflakes. Just in case.
Oh, I see. Got a crushed up cigarette.
My last cigarette. You're lucky I don't have a light, pal. She doesn't seem so dangerous that I need to grab my gun, but You never know.
Yeah, why not grab a Magnum from a drawer before you have a chat with someone?
Books I'm never gonna read. Maybe nobody ever has.
Nobody's ever read an old book.
I don't see colors anymore. Only emptiness. Everything faded. I need another drink.
Yeah, speaking of drinks.
I wanted to travel the world when I was a kid, but I think I'm gonna end up dead in here whether I like it or not.
Oh, my bedroom is right next to my office. Oh! No, it's too bright in here. Ah!
This is one of the most beautiful memories from my old life, before Molly left me and took our daughter.
Oh, man.
The good things in life don't last long. The best ones always leave first. I saw that in the window of a shoe store. I never understood it, or what it had to do with shoes. M.B. Davis, the eternal king of jazz. The photo is from the days of jazz prohibition. I only heard the old man live one time, but I'll never forget that night. And not only because I woke up at the harbor without my gun, my badge, and my pants.
It happens to
We
the
used
best.
to be star cops a few years ago. Tabloid press, radio interviews, and even a book series. I don't miss those days. Of course, Marty, my old partner, would disagree. He just loved the spotlight. The Wild Gentlemen. Those guys rebuilt the city after the Great Fire of 867. My heroes when I was a little chick. I'm starting to think they should have left Clawville as it was, burned to the ground.
I'm just going to keep ignoring you.
I don't even know where the key is.
Oh.
Whatever's inside is going to stay there forever.
I was hoping it would be alcohol.
I promised myself I'd write a novel one day. I don't even know what these papers are.
Dial. No. Hello. Oh, it's disappointing. Right. How can I help you?
Who is this dame, anyway?
I can just look
And
at
what
her.
the cluck is she doing in my apartment on New Year's Eve?
Okay, so I can press down on the D-pad. We've got all the things, which is cool. Got a little journal going on. Notebook. The notebook is the detective's best friend. Here, you gather vital information about the case, the suspects or victims, and the locations you will visit. How does it work? Click on text or picture in your notebook to read the translated version in your language. Cool. Well, got a whole lot of nothing so far. La 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 la. Oh, Detective Hank Greenhorn. I'll have to do something about that. Right, let's have a chat.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Deborah, Miss Deborah Ibanez.
Hi, Deborah.
You're mistaken, ma'am.
Oh, really? Please enlighten me, Mr. Featherland.
I'm not a private eye. I'd recommend Mr. Philmar Lowe instead of me. He's a nice guy.
Believe me, Mr. Featherland, it's not an accident I came to you.
Look, miss, I work for the police, and I'm currently on leave. I couldn't accept private commissions even if I wanted to. Not even from a classy dame like you.
Am I that easy to read?
Deborah can read you like the piles of paper on my desk that I don't understand.
That's my job. But tell me, since you've invited yourself in, would you like a drink?
I don't usually drink.
Well, I've got
Oh, come on.
and it'd be rude of me to drink alone. So, maybe some sherry?
If you insist. But bourbon, please.
Ah, thank the wild ones.
What a coincidence.
So come on, spill it from the beginning.
Spill it! Oh, hello. Clink. Okay. Oh, it's in here, my inventory. Okie dokie.
Oh man, I totally get you.
Right, so did she spill it? Where did I get my bourbon from?
Every whiskey has the same color nowadays, at least in this price range. Murky brown swill. I should improve my standards.
La 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 la. Okay, Deb. What did you tell?
Legs
Did you?
that go on for
Oh.
days. Deep, dark eyes. Silky skin and voice. You're in big trouble, pal.
Ba 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 ba. Okay, well. Ooh, wow. Ah. Yep. Whoop. Sorry, I didn't mean to zoom in on your boobs. On your webs. Deborah?
That's better.
Oh,
Now, if
okay.
I understand correctly, your mistress is receiving threats. What kind of threats exactly?
It's a very strange matter. First, there were letters. Then it came printed on a wine bottle's label, sent as a gift. Then carved into a brick, thrown through the window. And finally, they painted it on the wall of the house in giant red letters.
I think it's time to dig a little deeper. If you don't mind, I'd like to ask you some routine questions.
Please, that's why I'm here.
Even though I'm playing as a detective, I have to say I would probably make a terrible detective because I can't concentrate on any one thing for very long. I start to think about other things, like, what about this? What should I do tomorrow? Not really thinking about what's happening right in front of me. Right, let's have a look at the clues. The victim, a lady, is the target of some strange threats that are written. That's underlined. So I wonder if that's like the developers giving me a clue there, maybe. Hi, Deborah. Alright.
So, this is the part where the interrogation comes. Like in those detective movies.
Something like that, Deborah. Yes.
Come on then, let's do it.
So, this...
Oh, I
Something
see.
like that.
Oh, okay, right. Okay, I got to question. Right. Focus on what you know about the suspect. Is he or she suspicious? Concentrate on that. Subject under. This fellow is rather suspicious. I need to concentrate on that. Focus. Suspicious. Right, so this is an example. La 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 la. Why are you suspicious? Stop being suspicious! Gather impressions from the suspect. Every impression adds a new question line. Any impression? Question 1, 2, 3, 4. So many questions. Oh, options. So many options. Detective meter is your best friend. You choose how well the questioning is going. Keep it on the positive side, okay? Blah blah. I like that. Cool. All right,
I must
that works
be
for me.
cautious and smart. This dame seems shy, which I can use to my advantage. But I must be careful about what I say to her, or I could scare her off. Let's start gently, and when the time comes, we can go in hard.
All right. Who exactly are you, ma'am? Focus. I must be cautious and smart. The dame seems shy, which I can use to my advantage. But I must be careful about what I say to her. I could scare her off. Let's start gently. When the time comes, we can go in hard. Sounds odd.
Who exactly are you, ma'am?
I'm not somebody important, Mr. Featherland.
Well, okay. Right off the bat, detective films have taught me that this woman is probably a murderer of some kind.
You're important enough to deal with such a delicate matter, right?
I carry out the wishes of my employer, nothing more. This means simple paperwork, most of the time.
Right. She might not be a murderer, but she's probably complicit in whatever dodgy dealings going on.
You've been thrown into deep water, sweetheart. Tell me, can you even swim?
Believe me, this is just as unpleasant for me as it is for you, if not even more.
How dare you? Oh, okay. So I can choose which question. Tell me, which part of the city do you live in? Calavera Hills? Flowerville, maybe?
Tell me, which part of the city do you live in? Calavera Hills? Flowerville, maybe?
Look, I don't want to answer that. I'm here on behalf of my employer, and not on personal business.
Fair point, Deborah. Let's try a different approach.
Yeah, I'm being a bit too forward, telling her, asking her where she lives. Play it cool, man.
Why did you have to visit me this particular evening?
I have my reasons. I may look like a silly little fawn, and maybe I am, but I still have common sense.
Do you?
I don't doubt that for a second, Miss Ibanez.
This day is essential to my mistress, and she thought it's also important to you.
A message in itself, for sure. But to be honest, even you are.
You know what? I'll just take that as a compliment, even if it wasn't meant as such.
Were you born and raised in Clawville?
Why do you ask?
I couldn't think of anything better.
Well, I'm not from around here. I'm from Grassmore. Maybe you could hear I have a slight accent. Do you know where it is?
Where what is?
Grassmore, of course. You just asked.
Oh, that. Don't worry about it. I'm not interested.
I'm not even interested where you're from.
Do you like to play with other animals?
Oh, for the wild ones. Am I that transparent?
I'm afraid so.
Well, I'm a little rusty, it seems. Let's... Why did you come to visit me? Why not your employer herself?
My employer is Miss Natasha Katsenko. She hasn't been leaving her home lately. Only if she really has to.
How so?
Miss Natasha is afraid. She's scared because of those unwanted messages. And everyone knows who she is.
So she's that kind of woman.
What kind of woman? Sonny?
I don't know what you mean.
I don't know what he means.
Of course you do, Deborah. Thank you, by the way. We're finally getting somewhere. We avoided the point long enough. Deborah's hiding something, no question. Let's focus on that. What exactly did you expect by coming here to meet me?
I expected your help. Just like my mistress said.
Well, that's very nice. But have you seen this neighborhood? Have you seen this wreck called a hotel? Who were you hoping to find in a place like this?
Looks pretty swanky to me with the big desk there and stuff.
Someone reliable.
Well, I am reliable.
And discreet.
That's right.
And thorough.
No question about that.
And has a heart of gold.
Nope.
Okay, let's stop it right there. Are you in some sort of jam?
Nothing of the sort. There are simply things better left unsaid.
Then you're wasting my...
I trust your instincts.
Yeah. And I have no other choice, right?
To be honest, no, Mr. Featherland. Not really.
Don't you think this whole thing is a little suspicious?
Look, Santino. I'll explain everything.
Santino.
I have no doubt about that. You look
Oh,
just
yeah.
the type, sweetheart. No offense.
I know from watching The Godfather that Sonny is sure Santino. Thanks, Francis Ford Coppola.
I'll take that as a compliment. Or maybe I'll act like I haven't heard it.
You see, we're starting to understand it.
I don't know if we are understanding each other. And I don't know... Yeah, okay. Is the shy detective me? Oh, impressions: shy, frightened, doubtful, hiding something. The detective. What does the white bit of the detective mean? I mean, I've forgotten. Probably wasn't paying attention.
If you won't come clean, what's the point of all this?
But, Mr. Featherland,
I'm sorry, sweetheart, but I'm waiting.
please, just think again. For me and my mistress's sake.
Tell me, Deborah, why should I believe you at all?
Because my mistress trusts you.
Why?
Should that be enough?
If you really like what she thinks you are, then yes.
Damn, what can I say to that?
Look, I didn't mean to back you up against the wall.
You have a way with words, sweetheart. Did you ever want to be a cop?
No, not for the world.
Heh, smart answer. Be honest and tell me what you're so afraid of.
You know, Mr. Featherland, my mistress's partner is Hobart Wessler. Or as most people know him,
Ibn Wessler, the Kingpin.
exactly.
Feathery gods, help me.
So you get it now. The secrecy.
To put it mildly, I think I understand it all. Wessler. This little piece of the puzzle changes everything.
Oh, hey, decent cop. I'll take it. Final thoughts. That's how you do it, partner. Not like the old times, but you still got it. The old rooster still remember some tricks, eh? Okay, important clue. The employer, Natasha's current significant other, is the infamous gangster Ibn Wessler. Okay. Okay then. Let's have a quick look. Alright, so we've got a lot of people now. Clues. Yep. Ivan Wessler. Natasha. She has remarkably green eyes. She's definitely in trouble. So am I. How do you even know? Have we met Natasha? We haven't. But do you already know her? Cool. Alright then. Of course he's a rat. Scoot up a doo ba doo. Is this my place? Cool. Alright then.
Why don't you take it to the police? Just go there and file a report. Photos, flashing lights, fingerprints, you know the drill. The evidence is very clear. Even a moderately talented detective could easily wrap this case up. Or just try the phone. 555-111.
Please, take a look at this.
Take a look at
Well,
this.
okay. Let's see.
Alright, what do we got? Not in there. Oh, is that what she gave me?
I know Molly very well. Please note this when deciding whether or not to accept my assignment. Miss Ibanez is a trusted friend. Treat her as gentleman. N.
I felt like I'd been hit on the back of my head with a blackjack. Reality tilted. Molly. Good gods. What was her name doing there? I glanced at the opposite wall, with the well-worn picture frames. Like an eternally dark hole in the wall. A missing piece. She was wearing a light silk dress and singing a lullaby. The waves caressing her beautiful long legs. Why Molly? Why now?
Mr. Featherland? Santino, are you all right?
What the hell is this supposed to mean?
I don't know anything, Mr. Santino. My mistress told me to give this to you. She said you'd understand.
Oh, of course I understand, Miss Ibanez. I get it very well. But this case is becoming more and more confusing. It's starting to look like blackmail.
Blackmail?
Don't play innocent with me.
But
All right. When can I visit?
visit? Me?
Not you. Miss Katsenko.
Oh, yes. You can find her at the Tsar Club.
Didn't you tell me she's not the social kind? That she's especially unsociable? Or does she only like loud and...
No, she's really not like that. But
Judging by the flyer, it must be a very busy club, especially on New Year's Eve, right?
I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding Miss Katsenko. But there's one small...
Let me guess. Mr. Wessler better not know about my visit.
Exactly. How did you know?
20 years experience, ma'am. Oh, and
It was a pleasure to meet you, Mr.
I'll talk about the rest with Ms. Katsenko in person. A good friend of mine would be happy to take you home if you'd like.
I'd appreciate that, Sonny.
Okay. Who's this? Old friend, eh? Oh, I should call Lewis. 555-932. Oh, thanks.
Hey, Lewis. Am I bothering you?
Yes.
No. Of course not, Sonny. Old friend, what's up?
Could you come over? I've got a favor to ask you.
For you, anything. Just a minute.
Oh, Lewis. You're a good lad. Why can't I call 911? I could be dying. Dial.
Lewis arrived a few minutes later. He lived in the rooms above, so it wasn't difficult getting here. Not to mention that he's a rabbit. It was a quick hop. The Atlas Hotel was his inheritance. It was once a well-renowned place, but not anymore. The last economic crisis ruined it. And now, besides me, he was the only resident of this enormous place.
Skidap-a-doo-be-boo. Skidap-a-doo-be-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Cool. Alright, well, hi Lewis.
Thanks for being so quick, Lewis. Can you drive Miss Ibanez home? I have some things to take care of.
She's gonna get a taxi.
Of course, Sonny. You know, anything for you.
Thank you for being so considerate, Sonny. I appreciate it.
Don't mention it.
Goodbye, then.
So long, Deborah. Before I visit the club, I have to take a detour. I've got a feeling that this case isn't going to be a one-man job. And there's only one bird in this city I can trust. My ex-partner, Marty. He's going to be at the station. I can only hope he'll be willing to talk to me.
La 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 la. Okay, have I got anything else to say to you?
Could I ask you a few more questions?
Feel
okay.
free.
Did I ask a question?
Oh, just one more.
Yes, Sonny?
I don't want to sound indiscreet, but this fur removal craze. Do you
What?
do you do this yourself, or are there specific parlors for it?
Well,
Rude!
would you like to try it?
Well, it wouldn't work as well with my feathers. Just professional curiosity. You know, it's
Occupational
Okay.
hazard? There are parlors, yes. But I do it for myself. And I do it for my mistress, too, if you're interested.
Okay.
it's good to know. Thank you.
You're one strange bird, Sonny Featherland.
Well, I've been called worse.
Yeah, Sonny's weird. Do-do-do-do-be-do.
I've already told you more about myself than I wanted to.
Afraid you'll get your...
I'm afraid I already did.
Oh, can I not ask about other things?
I've already told you more
Oh.
about myself than I wanted to.
Okay. She's not
Why
good.
do I have the feeling these big Bambi eyes...
Wonder in this world, It was a cartoon of Bambi, even though deers are, what's the word? Anthropomorphic? I don't know. Anyway, Lewis, get out of here. Take her with you.
I can always count on you.
Don't even...
You got anything planned for...
I thought I'd visit a nightclub. It's...
Well, I didn't mean to hold you up.
I'll ask a favor of you.
I owe you a lot.
That's true.
Right. What do I do? A bit lost now. You're still in my room, but
Maybe I'm just old.
I feel like I should be going to talk to my partner guy. Oh, hello. How do I end this? Oh, okay, right. Can I travel? I see, right. Whip out the map.
It was New Year's Eve, and I was driving, half drunk, risking my whole life's work.
Not clever.
But still, it didn't feel any different. Every day was the same. And the 121 days I had left till my retirement seemed like an eternity. When I look out the window of the hotel room I call home, I see the same thing every day. A woman in a red nightgown dances slowly in circles to smooth music. The 9 o'clock show, with a glass of cheap bourbon and the red gown with the silent music. In the meantime, the proud city of Clawville is slowly eating itself alive. And we're still here, with nothing left to lose but our sanity, while others, the smart ones, had already gone. Molly. Does her name really upset me this much? All those years of solitude, and I still jump without question every time I hear it. And then there's Marty, my ex-partner, who hates me. But I know I have to speak with him, no matter what. Why do I feel like the past is watching me on this goddamn night?
I don't know. Why do you feel like that?
I knew where to find Marty. At the station, we'd always draw straws about holiday duty. Marty never joined in. He always took the New Year's Eve shift, even though he had someone to go home to. I understood. 10 years ago, we survived the night the press called the Bloody New Year. Forgotten by Clawville, but not by us. We both left parts of ourselves behind that night.
Hey, porcupines. How's it going? Ooh.
The bullet hole in my crest is worth more than these two combined.
It's not very nice.
Well, look at that. Hey, Sonny, what you scratching at over here? I heard the big boss threw you out.
Tough luck, boys. I may not be on duty, but I'm still a cop, just like you. Well, more than you.
Hey, you don't have to be so peckish, old bud. By the way, you're on luck. Blood Boil's not in tonight. Malloy is in charge.
Oh, God. That clumsy buffalo is here tonight. If he doesn't end up in a cell again, he's lucky.
You got it. You looking for Marty, eh?
I see you're still the brains around here, Phyllis. Yeah, I'm looking for Marty. Birds of a feather flock together.
I see you're still the funny guy round here.
You'll find the giant feather duster at the shooting range.
Hey, Royce. I'm telling you this because maybe you'll be able to understand. If this prickly shithead makes another racist remark, I'll strangle him with his own raincoat.
I'd love to see that.
Hey, whose side are you on, you jerk?
La 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 la.
Every time this poster disappears, good old Blood Boil puts it right back, immediately. I tore it down at least 3 times already. Actually, it's a kind of passive-aggressive game for us with the Chief.
La 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 la.
Here we are again, Clawville Police Department. I've never been good at history, but if I'm not mistaken, this place has been a church, a hospital, and even some insane...
Whoops.
Monica Rosen. Receptionist in theory, but in reality, she's doing literally everything around here. Like the beating heart of the PD. She's too good for this place, even for this city. Hey, Monica.
Hey, Boss Bird. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be celebrating somewhere?
Every day's a holiday since I got out of here.
I can tell. But what are you doing here? Are you here for a file? You know, I'm a little busy right now.
Yeah, you could look after a few things for me, but first I'd like to talk to Mr. Big Beak McChicken himself. Those 2 prickly assholes told me he's emptying the magazines in the hole.
Like always. And if he carries on like that, he's gonna use up all our ammo. So it would be nice if you drag him out of there. You know how this day is for him.
Da 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 da.
For him?
You know I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so just sign here and you're good to go.
It just seemed from his interaction so far that Sonny is an arsehole and everyone else is fairly reasonable.
Thank you, darling.
Don't mention it, Boss Bird.
Da 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 da. Ba ba ba. New function, ask.
What do you know about the Tsar Club?
Oh, okay.
Nothing special. I've never been there. It's a famous place, though. Expensive cigars, unaffordable drinks, pretty gals. All the movie stars and politicians go there at least once a week.
And all the big shot mobsters, too, I've heard.
Yeah, I was saying the same thing.
What do you know about the Tsar?
Oh, come
and all
on.
the big...
Right, so when it's got a dot, that's what I can ask about. And the line means I've already asked, but how exactly do I ask her about the different... Oh, there we go, up and down. That makes sense.
Still living in the Atlas?
If something works, why change?
Well, if you like it there.
Listen, Monica, you could, come by sometime for a drink.
Sonny,
Or
you're
two, you know?
you're a damn creep.
I didn't hear that, and you didn't say that.
Okay.
Anything else, Boss Bird?
Do we have a file on Hobart Ibn Wessler?
Are you kidding me? We have a whole room just for him. Want the key? You can spend the remaining days of your paid holiday in there.
No thanks. Never mind.
I'm sorry, Sonny, but I'm starting to shed my feathers because of this insane asylum. You know, New Year's Eve and Blood Boil's not here when he should be.
Somehow I'm not sorry.
Yeah, I bet you're... Natasha Katzenko. Interesting name. Is it real or just an alias?
It's supposed to be real, but who knows? Good question.
We have nothing on her. She's either clean or uses a fake name. Maybe both, but I don't think so. Aside from that, everyone knows what I know about her. Singer, star, the #1 babe in this town, so to speak.
Thanks, little bird. It's something.
Glad I could help.
Do 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 do. Cool, now I've figured out how to actually ask things.
soft and ordinary, but also somehow cold and distant. The kind you'd like to invite for a coffee, but you know would say no, no matter who you are or what you do.
I like her. Do, 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 do.
Poor old lizard. You've seen better days, haven't you? Mort, you scabbiest beast. What the hell did you do?
It's Morty to you, sonny boy. Everything's fine. There was just a bit of trouble in the bar, and someone got knocked on the head with a glass. It wasn't my fault. I'm as blind as a bat, am I right?
Did that ever bother you, Morty?
Listen, sonny boy. Go tell them to leave me alone, eh? It's New Year's Eve, after all, and I didn't even do anything wrong. Not that wrong.
Where's your little lapdog to get you out of this mess? Is that little pimp of a midget still sniffing around you?
Jeff is a good boy, Sonny. And he's good to me, believe me.
Oh, God, spare me the details. When will you finally realize that little shit's been using you?
If you sing me, what could a pretty boy like him want from this old monster, eh? Still, Sonny, I have no one else. Do you understand that?
Even you deserve better, pal. By the way, you look horrible, even...
Well, I'm not what I used to be. But neither are you, judging from your voice. But I'm...
Don't need to, Mort. I'm fine. Anyway, if Bubo prescribed you something, don't even think about taking it.
I don't talk to that insane owl.
Damn right.
Please, say something on my behalf, okay? I really don't have time for this Detective Buffalo shit.
Hey, careful with that. Buffalo Malloy is the chief today.
Like I can.
I'll try to speak for you, but keep it down till then, okay? You don't need this shit, and I don't need it either.
Sonny boy, you've always been a good friend.
More like a clucking pigeon.
Wow, there's a lot of people to talk to here. Ooh, shooting range.
All it takes is one look, and my comb starts to tingle, which never means anything good.
Da 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 da. Right, well. I hope it auto saves. Yeah, this is interesting so far. Da 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 da. I do like the cool visuals, and I just like noir stuff. It's just quite fun, isn't it? Pretty cool. Yeah, cool. Well, I'll have to play a bit more of this. But until I do, take care of yourself. Brush your teeth. You know, wash behind your ears, and yeah, take it easy. Goodbye.